Hey, there he is, look. So we're in the middle of Birmingham New Street right now, which is just pretty heaving for a Friday. About halfway through to the GameStop, which is Waylands Forge, which you're going to see in a moment. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Do you?
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm already excited to see what we are going to see.
Yeah, exactly. Stay tuned, people. It's going to be all over the internet. So hello and welcome back to Go Again Gaming. My name is Az and I'm here at Waylands Forge. How's it going?
Not too bad.
Fantastic. So this is a game shop in Birmingham, and we're obviously here for the calling, the Flesh and Blood calling, the UK's first, so it's quite a historic moment. Just thought I'd visit one of the local game stores in the area. So thanks for having me.
No problem at all.
And we're just going to do a little tour as to what games you do, the events, and all that sort of stuff. So where would you say is the best place to start? What do you do a lot of in here? Do you think?
Well, board games, role-playing games,
Yeah.
figures, some war games still.
Yeah.
Lots of paint.
Loads of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we're running tournaments as well. So Flesh and Blood, Magic, Hero Clicks, and some others that are not coming to my brain at the moment. But yeah.
Yeah. What should you do? Weekly events and stuff then? Do you?
Friday Night Magic plus Saturdays would be something going on normally.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. So you have a quick walk around. So you've obviously got the paints and stuff all here. This is all your Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, Warhammer stuff.
Obviously there's loads more stuff over there as well, which are like just what miniatures you can just pick up and get. Is it?
That's mostly just stuff for basing in that section there.
Basing, yeah.
So you've got
All the trains
tufts
and that.
and
Yeah.
odds and sods.
Fantastic.
Battletech.
What's this? Never heard this before.
Battletech.
Never heard
Never
of it.
seen Battletech.
No. I'm not very good at miniatures and all that sort of
Okay,
stuff. but-
right. It's basically a skirmish game where you've got big powered armor.
Like mechs and stuff.
Mechs, yeah. It's
Yeah,
mechs. I think it's the original mech combat game.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know what it is.
I know what it is.
That's all right.
It's had a huge resurgence over the last few years.
Sweet. So you've got a bit of that in here.
Yeah.
Nice little bit of niche.
KR cases, which are figure storage cases.
Well, the storage cases for this.
For figures.
For figures in general.
In general, yeah.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Then a small selection of metal miniatures. We used to do a lot more in the past, but we just don't have the room in this unit.
All D&D as well.
Plastic figures, D&D, and then plastic kits across the top as well,
Yeah.
and more at the bottom because we're running out of space.
That's a good thing though, isn't it? I guess. And how long's this like? How long's it been in this unit then? Has
This
it been
unit,
anywhere else?
over 8 years. Prior to that, we were in a place called Fletcher's Walk, which they've demolished because that was where the old library was.
Oh,
And
right.
before
Okay.
that, we were at Five Ways. So we're running 25, 26 years now.
Oh, okay. Oh, 25 years. Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing this far too long.
How did it start then? What games did you start with? Like as a 25 years ago, even though what was around back then for games?
Right. Mostly role-playing games. The board games were only just coming in. Euro board games used to have one shelf unit of, and now the board games are halfway around the shop. That's how much
so
the board
many now,
games have
isn't there?
expanded.
Yeah.
But mostly role-playing games and figures when we first started.
Yeah. Because D&D was 25 years ago. That was early 90s, wasn't it? Mid 90s maybe.
We had start of mid-90s we were around, but D&D's been going since
True.
late 80s.
Yeah.
There's loads of role-playing games back then.
Well, yeah.
A lot of them are still around, just different editions.
Yeah. That's when I used to love going into my LGS, and there was all these different role-playing modules, books you open up. Every world was different and what have you.
Yeah.
And that's what this is.
That corner is all role-playing, so.
Yeah, so those different types of books you can get.
2 Calaxes worth of books. There's loads more available. It's just we don't have the room.
Yeah. So speaking of
shelving by IKEA as usual.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Calax is the absolute MVP. So obviously you said that there's no room. So is there a shop or an online store or anything? Or how would
we
they?
haven't got an online store at the moment. It's more a case of we'll come in and we'll get stuff to order as well. If we don't have it, let us know in advance.
That's good, yeah.
Well, in fact, give us a call in advance. We'll put it aside. If we don't have it, we'll get it in.
All right. Fantastic. Yes, all these are RPGs.
Yeah.
Alien. You've got loads of
Call
IPs.
there. Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu, one of my favourite IPs. I love Lovecraftian stuff. The board games especially. And speaking of board games, look at that for a segue. It's brilliant, isn't it? So there's loads of board games here. And these are all ones you can obviously buy. Is there anything that you can play like a library that you take out, or no?
We've got a few demo games.
Demo games,
but
yeah.
the office is pokey, so there's not.
That's true. That's true.
We just don't have room for a full library.
Yeah.
But we're not really a board game cafe.
No, exactly. Yeah. Cool. But you've got loads of board games here, from stuff like Ticket to Ride, which is friendly. All loads of different things.
We've probably got more range of board games than anywhere else in Birmingham, but we generally run with 1s and 2s rather than in depth. So
1 to 2 players. You mean?
No, 1 to 2 games. So
okay, right.
Yeah, you go to a lot of shops, you'll get 8 or 9 copies of one game.
I see. Right.
Which is better
so
range.
More
variety. But if you come in and want something, let us know first. We'll put it aside, because it's happened far too many times. Someone's come in and says, "Oh, I was there yesterday." Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not
on the real now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also you've got some table space as well, which is
table
nice.
Space generally for the tournaments and stuff, but also it ends up getting used on a weekday if someone wants to do some more gaming. We've got the table space for it.
Yeah. And speaking of like events and stuff, we're here primarily because I'm a Flesh and Blood based channel. What do you have for that? What do you do for that? Anything?
Well, Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
Every week, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Blitz events.
Yeah.
And the armory kits.
Oh, nice. So you get those as well then.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We haven't really started it within the last, say, 6 months, but it's probably our fastest growing game.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be at the moment. A lot of people want to come to the local game store to play, to win the armory stuff that they give you.
Yeah.
Which is good.
We've run a lot of organised play over the years, and I've got to say that the Flesh and Blood is probably the easiest and most chilled, relaxed atmosphere for a long time.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
Just come in, sit down, play. Really, really good feeling. Everyone knows the stuff. Good day.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's a great endorsement. Yeah. Fantastic. Are we still recording?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was like, shit, we can't lose that. But yeah, and then obviously we got some of the stuff that you're promoting at the moment, because this is what you see when you first walk in.
Yeah.
Leviathan being the big thing at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, got some nice little offers going on the table here as soon as you walk in. Another thing that's very important is snacks and drinks, and they've got plenty of that as well.
A few snacks and drinks and dice.
And dice, yeah, you
Can't
need
be a
dice.
game shop without dice.
No, exactly. And also you've got behind the counter here, you've got some accessories like sleeves and tubes and stuff.
Yep.
Dragon shield at the top there, it's just an absolute staple.
Yeah, just wish availability was better than it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Nice. But I think, unless there's anything else, I think that's...
I think you've just done a loop of the shop, so yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Cheers. Thank you. Awesome. Lovely old job. Cheers, mate.
Yes.
So just pretty much just spent an afternoon with Andres in the Waylands Forge. What's your sort of take on UK game stores in comparison to Netherlands ones then?
Yeah, the ones we have it are either very big or very small. So
Right.
this one of Cozy, I like the style.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like stored away.
Yeah.
So call it.
Yeah.
But just having enough places and a table where 2 playmats fit, it's enough to keep me happy.
Well, you said when you walked in, it was just like that homely feel, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what a game store should give you. But as you can see, it's in like a complex. So we've walked up some stairs, and Waylands Forge is just there, essentially. And the entrance is over here, which we're going to walk through in a moment. So you get some form of understanding of how to get here. But it's in a place called... It's the Zelig. The Zelig building. And there's quite a few cool things here. There's like a sound tech shop over there. There's a virtual reality place, which I think me and Jim, and maybe even yourself, might come back here tomorrow to do. I think the barcade is around this area as well. I think it's all sort of close by. And there's also a board game cafe around here as well. But yeah, you're all going to see it on Go Again Gaming, of course. I don't know what that is, but that looks fancy. But here you go, look, Zelig, see you again soon. And originally, when we walked in here, I was like, it can't be in there. But there was like a banner outside. And there's a banner outside there, you can still see it. I thought it was around the other side, but it wasn't.
Yep.
So yeah, when you see this car park with these gates, this is essentially where it is. It's supposed to be parked there, right in the way. Yeah, you walk through these gates, a lot of building work gone over there, and that's where it is, in there. You see the Waylands Forge sign. Good stuff all round.